Hey everyone, it is Rachel McVay, your Pampered Chef consultant, and I'm going to be talking about my journey with the Pampered Chef. Before I started the Pampered Chef, I was working a full-time job, and just before I started, I had gone through my third miscarriage, and I got really, really depressed from that to the point where I didn't want to leave my house, I didn't want to do anything. So I ended up quitting that full-time job. And my friend Laura had begged me for weeks to go to a Pampered Chef party with her just to get out of the house. And, well, I was really hesitant to because I was so unsure of myself at the time that I didn't want to go anywhere. And the only reason that I went was because there was going to be food, wine, and I didn't have to get dressed up. I literally wore my sweatpants and a hooded sweatshirt. And so I went. And as the consultant was going through her demo, she was talking about all of the benefits that she got from being a Pampered Chef consultant. Things like how she had so much time with having her own business and that she got to set her income and set when she worked around her schedule. Different things like that. She also mentioned all the free products that she got. So that's what really caught my attention was free stuff. I love free stuff. I love winning things. So I was really intrigued because I wanted free stuff too. Well, this consultant had invited me to go to one of her team meetings a couple weeks after the party. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested. I guess I'll go. And the only reason I went to this meeting was because she called me the day before and asked me if I was coming. And I didn't want to tell her no. I felt really rude for doing that. So I went. And I took my friend Laura with me since she dragged me to the party where this all started at. And while I was at the meeting, I really enjoyed myself. I seen how they interacted, how they trained on the new products and everything, and just how supportive they were, and I really liked that. And I didn't really know anyone, so to be able to go to these meetings and hang out with people was really cool. So I liked it so much, I ended up signing up that night. And the only reason why I signed up was because after those first 4 shows that I did, if I quit doing Pampered Chef, I got to keep all of the products that came in my kit, and I got to keep all the money and all the free stuff that I got too. So I really didn't have anything to lose. And I really needed to make some income. Since I wasn't working, it was stressing out my husband. So I went ahead and went on a limb and did it. And I quickly found that with the shows that I was doing, that Pampered Chef was helping me by building my confidence back up. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it really helped me get through my depression stage. And because that alone, I am forever thankful and grateful to the Pampered Chef. So, I also ended up getting another full-time job after starting Pampered Chef, just to make a couple extra dollars and pay off some of the medical bills that we had coming in. And I was working as a full-time manager for a gas station. And while I liked it, it wasn't the greatest. So about October of 2012, I really started rethinking what I was doing at that gas station. Because I didn't just want to go to work every day from 9 to 5 at a dead-end job that I wasn't going to promote or get anywhere with. And then I was rethinking Pampered Chef. Like, can I really do this? Is Pampered Chef really for me? So in December, I made a really, really big decision that I was going to cut back my hours at my full-time job and start doing Pampered Chef more. And I only decided this because October to December I was really busy with Pampered Chef. I was doing 2 to 3 parties a week, and I quickly found that I was making more money from Pampered Chef than I was my full-time job. So I told my husband that that's what I wanted to do, and he was really supportive of me, and he wanted me to succeed with Pampered Chef, so he agreed that I could do that. Well, and it was March of this past year in 2003, or no, crap, 2013, that I found out that I was pregnant again. And even though my pregnancy was going really well, I needed to rest a lot. Basically, light, light bed rest. I couldn't stand on my feet for more than 4 hours at a time. And on top of that, I was really sick all day, every day. So my husband and I thought that it would be best to cut my hours at that job down even more, to where I was just staying employed through the company. And I ended up quitting with my full-time job altogether because they didn't like that I couldn't work as much as they wanted me to. So I knew that I had to rely solely on Pampered Chef. And in January, I had already started doing Pampered Chef full time. So this was just another, another fire to keep me going. And even though I was on light duty and bed rest, I have been able to continue to do Pampered Chef around my needs. So I would rest all day and then go to a show for a couple hours and then come home and sleep again. And I was only doing maybe 1 show a week at that time for a couple hours each show. Now I'm doing, 2 to 3 shows a week, and each show is around 2 to 3 hours. So the fact that I can do Pampered Chef while being pregnant, while going through all the symptoms and everything of having to restrict my activity and not being able to stand all the time and lift things, and Pampered Chef has just really, really been there for me for that aspect alone. But I am able to set my own income. And I do this based on how many shows I do. And I choose how many I do. So my husband lets me know how much money I need to bring in for the month. That way I know how many shows to do. So I found that, after my son's here in a couple months, I'll still be able to do Pampered Chef. The flexibility around his needs, around my husband's needs. Again, I can set my own income and set my own hours. My dog's trying to get on the bed. And how much recognition I get. I love it. Every month I get recognized from the company. The Pampered Chef company recognizes me just for doing my job. And I'm a top seller on my team, so my director recognizes me every month at our team meetings, and my upline recognizes me too, just for doing my job, just for doing what I love, which is sharing the amazing products that Pampered Chef offers and sharing with people how easy it is to get mealtime on the table in under 30 minutes. So that's my story. And if you know of anyone who could use some extra money or who needs flexibility or really wants to be their own boss, I encourage that you tell them about my video, and please direct them to my Facebook business page where they can keep in touch with me. And they can feel free to message me anytime, and I'll be more than happy to talk with them. My business Facebook page will be listed below, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Take care.